6 people have been arrested by counter-terrorist police in London for suspected activity linked to the banned militia group, the Kurdistan Workers' Party (PKK). The Metropolitan Police said 2 women aged 59 and 31, 4 men aged 27, 62, 56, and 23 were arrested at separate addresses in the early hours of Wednesday. They have all been detained under the Terrorism Act are in custody at a London police station. This is not believed to be an imminent threat to the public linked to the matters under investigation, the forces said. The PKK is banned as a terrorist organization in Turkey, the US and UK, and has been fighting against the Turkish state since the 1980s for greater rights for the country's significant Kurdish minority. Officers are carrying out searches at 8 addresses across the capital, including the Kurdish Community Center in Harigingri, as part of the investigations. The search is expected to last up to a fortnight, with the center and surrounding area closed to public in the meantime. Following the arrest, photos and social media footage showed a group of people gathering outside the community center and police moving a crowd back. The Met Police confirmed 4 protesters were arrested on suspicion of support for a proscribed organization, assaulting an emergency worker, making threats to kill, and a radical aggravated public order offense. Isaac Milian of the Kurdish People's Assembly in the UK described the raids on community spaces as unjust and heavy-handed. This aggressive act is not only an attack on our people but also an affront to the principles of democracy, justice and human rights that the UK claims to uphold, he said. In response to the accusations of heavy-handedness, the Met Police said these are targeted arrests of those we suspect of being involved in terrorist activity linked to the group. Acting Helen Falang said the force was very mindful that closing the community center may cause inconveniences. The arrests over the very serious allegations follow the significant investigations, she added. These investigations and activity is about protecting all of our communities, but particularly those in our Turkish and Kurdish communities. I would urge anyone who thinks they may have been affected or targeted by those linked to the PKK to get in touch. Earlier, the forces said extra officers will carry out patrols over the coming days. So, this PKK has been fighting to have equal rights in Turkey since 1980s, and they have been proscribed. So, in UK now, these people have been arrested because they have linked to this proscribed organization or proscribed group in Turkey. So you see, on the side of the UK, they might call it a case of national security. They are trying to make sure that these people are not planning anything on their soil, which you can understand. But it's now late for them to carry out their investigations, and if these people are found guilty, then the UK law concerning terrorism act should take its due course. And if they are not found guilty, the UK government should do well to release them. And in the meantime, UK police or government should do whatever it takes to calm the tensions, because tensions will be arising in this community in UK. So it's now the government have a whole lot of work to do.